So it begins. Welcome to this live stream where we are going to be going through and revealing an exclusive LEGO The Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set. You join me today at LEGO House in Billund in Denmark, specifically in front of the LEGO Masters Academy, inspired by the hit TV show and where future LEGO Masters are going to be inspired. And I tell you what, why don't you just come on through this door with me? Let's see if this works. Melon. Every time. Hello, everyone. Look what we got here. Not too bad. Wow, wow, wow. So many very expensive things for me to break. Let's see how many I do throughout the course of this show. Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Jack. I'm by far the least important person that you're going to be hearing from today because we have not one, not two, not four, but three set designers who are going to be talking us through this incredible Minas Tirith set. I think the only thing to do is to go through a hell of a lot of admin, if that's okay with you. So we are streaming on Facebook, but if you want to get the full interactive experience of this live stream, you're going to want to click on the link and head over to lego.com/live for the full experience. There, you can ask questions to our designers. At the bottom of the screen, you've got that little chat function. Feel free to drop in any questions, share your comments, and let's keep it positive. Try to be more Smeagol than Gollum. You know how it is. There's also a like button. You'll see a heart down there, and that is where that's going to be the like function. And if you really love what you're seeing on the screen, go ahead and smash it and let us know. You will also see some product cards at the bottom of your screen. They pop up whenever we're talking about a specific set. So if you want to click on them, you'll get all the information that you're ever going to need. And also, very importantly, you'll be able to add them to your wish list. There's also a shopping bag icon. You're going to see a little shopping bag icon there. If you hit that, you'll see all the product cards that we've had throughout the entire show. So if you think that you've missed anything, you haven't. Just click on that shopping bag icon. We are live at the moment, as you can tell by my slightly flustered attitude. Yeah, flustered attitude. But if you're watching the replay of this stream on the lego.com/website, or just even the lego.com website, depending on how you like to say it, you can hit the shopping bag icon and skip to the point in the show where we're talking about that set. It's kind of like a chapters sort of thing. For the rest of you watching live, have patience. And finally, we have the share button. That is going to be, I think, on the top left of the screen, or the top right, or it's somewhere in the screen. And if you know someone who's going to love this set, this show, and me talking to our incredible set designers, you're going to want to hit that. You're going to go share that with your friends, family, and orcs and whatever. Yeah, you can send it to them directly. I think that's everything. The beacons have been lit. It's nothing more for me to do other than to introduce our first designer, the main designer of this LEGO set, Francois Zapf. Well done, man. How you doing? You right? Tell us and the viewers at home a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Francois Zapf.
Yeah.
I'm a senior model designer here at the LEGO Group, and I've been there for a little bit more than 3 years.
Incredible. Well, I'm just so excited for you to get right stuck into this set. We're going to be going through all of the Easter eggs. We're going to go into great detail. We're also going to be giving information about a sweepstake competition that you might be winning later on if you're a member of LEGO Insiders. What else is there? Loads of other stuff. There's all the in-store activations that we're going to be coming up to, and a documentary film that we're also going to be able to talk about. But for the time being, a simple question.
Yes.
When you get this set, how, where do you even begin?
That's a really interesting question. So with big models like this, you start with the face of the model, the focal point. And in this case, it was the gates at the front. So that was actually the first thing I designed when I was tasked to come up with this set. So my idea behind it was to design them as small as possible, but still being able to have Gandalf on his horse, riding his horse, going through it.
And we are already getting in questions from the chat. And remember to comment any questions that you might have. And also, if you're on Facebook, you want to be heading over to lego.com/live if you wanted to ask any questions to Francois or our other designers. But Francois, one question is, how many designers worked on this set? And also, how long did it take to design?
Well, first of all, a set like this, you cannot basically work on it alone because it's big. So there's an entire team working on it. I was the lead designer on this one. I also got help from all the other designers from the team, and especially Mike Psyche, who was also a co-designer on this set.
Mike?
Mike?
We don't allow him on camera, but
Yeah.
that's not true. He's in the documentary film later. Amazing. Okay, so so you're talking about the start of this, the gate being the focal point. Guide us through the set as we look through it from that point, please.
Okay, so with Minas Tirith, we had a big challenge because it's a gigantic city, and in the end, we're designing a product that should fit in a box. So the challenge was to get the overall shape of Minas Tirith just right, and having the distinctive features like the rock spur at the front, and also the 7 levels of the city.
Yeah.
And to achieve this, we had a mixed scale approach. So basically, at the bottom, on the ground, it's minifigure scale.
Right.
And the more you go up, the
7 layers.
Yeah, the 7 layers, the smaller it gets, because when you're standing in front of a tall building and you look up,
Sure.
you notice that the upper levels are getting smaller and smaller. And that's exactly what we try to achieve here.
And you were talking to me earlier, actually, and I thought this was so cool. You've color-coded where it's like minifigure scale and microfigure scale. Is that right?
That's right, because with this mixed scale approach, we had some challenge, just how can you display minifigures on it. So there's also a lot in the movie happening at the top and also at the bottom. So just, we color-coded the ground, so everything that is in scene is something like on the top. That's where you can display minifigure. Of course, nothing is preventing you from placing them all around the model, but it just breaks a little bit the illusion and feels like there's a giant on the walls. So we are focusing mostly on those spots. And another force perspective trick we use.
I'd say you can help out.
Oh yeah, thanks. So here at the top, if you place a minifigure and you pick through the gap there.
Just here.
Yeah.
Great camera work from Carlos, by the way. We got to acknowledge that.
Yeah. So you can see, you have the illusion that it's way bigger than it is in reality. So you can see the white tree, the Hall of Kings, and the Tower of Ectelion.
Beautiful. Well, I got to tell you, we're getting so much love for this set in the chat. So huge congratulations to you. I just want to know what, and also, by the way, remember, share your love, share your comments, share any of your questions. And also, if you're on Facebook, I don't know if I mentioned this, if you're on Facebook, you're going to want to head over to lego.com/live if you want to ask any questions or share any comments with our lovely team of designers who we'll be meeting today. One question I wanted to know, you've obviously got this round city. How difficult is that to replicate in square bricks? Is that a very basic question?
Yeah.
I'm a very basic person, to be honest with you. So.
No, that's an interesting question, because that's also a challenge. How do you design a round city out of square bricks?
Sure. And
there's a lot of math and triangles all across the building just to achieve the distinctive shape.
Yeah.
And fortunately, I got help from Mike Psyche, who basically invented the triangle,
the
Lego triangle. Thank you, Mike.
He's been around since ancient Greece. Amazing. Well, look, I think we've seen, well, I tell you what, we haven't seen enough of the front, but I just can't wait to show people the back of this set. Have we got, this is an exciting moment, everyone. Have we got a good camera angle in here as Francois, as you reveal if you do the big reveal, please?
Of course.
Look at that. Come on. I mean, that's just good stuff. That's just good Lego building. So look, you talked a little bit about how you sort of you figured out the scale of the front. Talk to me about how you worked out the scale in the back of this.
So the idea behind it was to align it with Bardo over there. So having like a micro-scale facade front, and also having some interior that is not on scale, but where you can display minifigures and they can interact with the model. And we had this gigantic space at the back. So, and plus in the movies, there's not a lot of interior from Minas Tirith that you can see, except for this specific location, the throne room, the Hall of Kings, and that just made sense, you know, to use all the space just to have the biggest, the most jaw-dropping interior we could make.
Incredible.
And yeah, here's the entire front room, so you can see. And actually, what we did, as I mentioned, the front gates, that was also the focal point of the model.
Yeah.
I also based the entire footprint of Minas Tirith with the front room over there, because my idea was to build it as small as possible so you can build everything around it, and it basically sets the footprint of the model.
Amazing. Well, come around here. I've got to give you some of the, especially the questions from the chat. Keep those questions coming in, by the way. We've got to do the sort of the you know, it's a Lego live stream. We need to do the sort of the brass tacks here. So how many pieces have we got here?
A lot. So.
Thank you very much. And the next question.
So if I remember,
I've got the answer here. I'm going to test.
Wait.
I'm going to test you.
8,278 pieces.
It's almost like you've been working on this for a very, very long time. Yeah, congrats. I mean, that's a round of applause worthy, sure. And is that the biggest Lord of the Rings set ever?
It is. It is.
I mean, come on, we can't be too sycophantic. Yeah, that's really good. Let's go and see if there are any questions in the chat. Are there any stickers, or are there any printed, or are they all printed pieces?
A lot of printed pieces, but there are actually 0 stickers in the model.
Stickers, okay. Some people will be happy with that. Some people will not, but I think most people will be. And finally, are there any new elements in this set?
Indeed, there are 2 new elements on the minifigures. So you have this one and this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about the minifigures a little bit later on.
All right.
For the time being, you go and have yourself a little bit of a break. Thank you very much to Francois. We'll be talking to you again very soon, as we're going to be diving in to so much detail, all the Easter eggs in this set. Now, as this is such a huge set, a monumental set, we have got a short trailer of an upcoming docu-film that we have made featuring our very own Francois, of course, as well as some of the other designers and colleagues involved in the creation of this awesome set. Roll the tape.
We knew this was going to be huge. We were all very excited. We were kind of like pinching ourselves, like, I can't believe that we're getting to do this finally. Fellowship, working together with people coming in, people coming out.
Yeah, it does definitely feel sometimes like it's our own Fellowship of the Ring.
Then you would be like, Gandalf,
thank you. I think.
I kind of identify as a dwarf.
Bringing this model to life has been an incredible journey. You have the Black Tower of Sauron, and then you have the White City of Gondor, and they make such a lovely juxtaposition. So we thought, why not try to do that as a Lego model?
The idea was to flatten a little bit the entire model, so it's not entirely circular.
We decided to split the model into levels. I took the top 4 levels.
And I took the 2 bottom levels.
So if you're counting, I had 4 levels, which was more.
Yeah, but my levels are bigger. In the movie, for a split second, you can see a chicken. We found it really funny to include it in the model. We decided to call in Amon Hen.
It was such an inspiring team to be a part of, and I'm so happy with what we achieved.
Designing this, it was a journey, an unexpected journey.
We put all of our love and dedication into that one single set.
And that full film will be able to watch on the Lego.com Minas Tirith product page from June the 1st. Now, before we dive into the sets again, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the other ways that we are celebrating the release of this set. Before I do that, I just want to remind you that there is product cards at the bottom of your screen if you're on lego.com/live. That will give you all the information, dimensions, pieces, everything else about the sets that you are seeing in front of you. And it also gives you the opportunity, if you are on our live stream, to ask questions to our designers. If you are on Facebook, head on over to lego.com, and then you'll be able to enjoy the full benefits of our presentation today. There are also going to be a bunch of things that we're doing in store, at a store near you. You're going to first of all be able to see the set built in person, and I can promise you that's a really cool experience, and one you're going to not want to miss. There will also be a lot of Lord of the Rings costume contests, trivia games, exclusive build activities, and other cool giveaways. Where can I find all this, Jack? I can hear you ask. Well, if you click on the product cards in front of you, you will be able to find information about the nearest store to you. And that will be the way that you can sign up your spot. And I would recommend you do it quickly because booking tends to sign up quite quickly when we're talking about Lego, The Lord of the Rings. And also don't forget, if you wanted to add on, another thing about those product cards is you can also add this set to your wish list. There is also information I'd like to give you about the sweepstake, but more on that later. To the sets. There is a gift with purchase with this set, and I know that you guys in the chat have absolutely no idea what it is. I know this is going to be the biggest reveal that you've ever had in the entire world. I know that there's been no guessing, chanting, and so to talk and exclusively reveal this gift with purchase, Pedro, would you like to join us? And everybody else, what do we say?
Gron.
Pedro, how you doing, buddy? You all right? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Just give it to us. What have we got? What have you done?
Yes, so for the gifted purchase for this model, we decided to have Grond, the battering ram that the orc army uses to breach into the city.
Incredible.
During the battle.
I know it has been a very popular, you can see them chanting.
Yeah, we can see by the chat.
So was this your first involvement with the sort of the Minas Tirith project?
No, not really. I worked on some concept for the main model before Francois took over. Not just me, a lot of other designers in the Icons team. We did a lot of iteration just to figure out scale, size, the architectural expression, and I did most of the work on the rock parts.
On the rock face.
It was very different from what it is now.
How so? A lot bigger, I imagine?
It was bigger, heavier,
Yeah.
and impossible to build. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can understand why that would need some fine tuning.
Yeah, exactly.
So why did we pick Grond? I suppose the chat might be answering that themselves, but like, why did you think it was important that we went for Grond?
So mostly because we wanted to include a part of the battle. So the main set doesn't have anything referring to the battle.
No, yeah.
So we decided to include that in the gifted purchase. And the most obvious thing was Grond, the battering ram, because it's just the main weapon the bad guys bring into the battle, and it just makes sense. It goes physically with the main model.
It's such a nice contrast as well because you have like this pristine building, and then you've got like the orcish.
So a bit of a contrast between good and evil as well.
Yeah.
So,
we have a question from the chat. Keep them coming in on lego.com/live. Is the gift with purchase developed after the main set?
Francois started working on the main set way before, so I kind of joined when it was midway.
Sure.
So when he was done with the front gate and the walls, that's where I started scaling the model. So yeah, it goes along. It's in the same scale as the outer walls and the main gate.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes, I imagine there are some other questions to be coming, but at the moment it's just a lot of Gronds.
Grond.
It's a question if you have an upward inflection at the end. So can you talk to us a little bit about these minifigures?
Yeah, so we have two minifigs. We have an orc with a sword and a helmet that is been reused from different sets. The orc itself is reused from the Barad-dûr set.
Lovely.
And this orc archer has a new face deco that we made specifically for this set. And I asked the graphic designer to give a bit of the old look of the orcs we made 15 years ago.
Nice. Full
Full of piercings and gnarly teeth. So to give a bit of a nostalgic touch as well.
Retro.
Also, that I played a lot with those when I was a kid. So, yeah.
Yes, and so we were talking, you were speaking to me earlier on about how there was a little bit of, Francois was saying about how the first thing that he made was the gate.
Yeah, so after he was done with the gate, he had different versions of the gate at his desk, and I went to his desk and I stole one.
Yeah.
And that's, and he was like, where's my gate? It was at my desk, because I needed it physically when I was building Grond to see if it was actually matching the scale.
That is tying up very nicely with what people are very, very interested in this set, which is a question about whether we can smash a door. But before we do that, I know what people really want to hear. They want to hear about the availability of this set. So let me tell you, this is while stocks last with the purchase of this set from June the 1st, only to LEGO Insiders. And I don't really think we need to try and smash the door now, do we? Oh, we might as well. Oh, okay,
Let's do it.
Fine, give the people what we want. Go on, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can smash some gates down. Francois, do you want to get in on this? Do you want to see your lovely creation get destroyed?
What? I'll just go around here. So the model itself has
I hope the chat's chanting still.
has a function, basically, that rocks the battering ram back and forth, just like in the movie.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is hanging on these 4 chains. So you can, if you place it in front of the gate.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a clean break. Grond.
My gate!
Really good. Is that your favorite function of this set? Is that your favorite part of it?
Yeah, in terms of the function, yes, but there's a lot of other nice parts
Yeah, check this out.
that I'm happy with. Like the flames coming out of the mouth, like we see in the movie. The detail on the eye as well, that I use
Yeah,
these
that is really
espresso plates.
What was it? Espresso plate?
Yeah, as we call internally, we call it an espresso plate because it looks like one of those espresso
Oh, yeah, I know
things
the
on
ones.
the espresso machines.
Yeah.
And the claws as well. And we're also using this element as a nose from Speed Champions. And also a bit of a Lego math, as Francois mentioned before, that the Lego triangle was basically invented by Mike Siaki. And we keep implementing his knowledge into every model we design.
Mike and the triangle are getting a lot of airtime in this. And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Well, now that you have you've smashed the gate in, I think it might be a good time to sort of peel back the gates even more and sort of go into a bit more detail as what you can find.
Let's have a look
Within the
behind
garden.
those walls.
And remember, guys, as well as our designers here are setting up, make sure you keep those questions coming in about what you see in front of you and any other questions you have for our designers. Also, if you are on Facebook, you're going to want to head over to lego.com/live because that's where you're going to be asking the questions to these guys. Come on. Francois, take it away. No, as in like, not actually take it away, just start telling me about the set.
All right. So here, behind the walls that can be detached from the main structure,
Yes.
you have a recreation of the Minas Tirith street. So we took a lot of tiny inspiration and references from the movie, actually. Some details that you only see for a split second, but we try to implement it.
Well, we saw this in the film, didn't we? The chicken.
The chicken.
Oh, beautiful.
And also a lot of cool details like this statue, weapon racks, and flowers, because there's a lot of flowers in Minas Tirith.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's movie accurate. And let's talk about the minifigures.
Oh,
that
please.
comes
I
with
mean,
the
you don't have to
model.
tell me twice.
Yeah. So let's start from left to right. So here you have Faramir. So this is super exciting because this is the first time ever we are making Faramir into a minifigure.
Yeah, I mean, Pedro, I completely agree. How Pedro, can
Long
words,
overdue, right?
Yeah, can words describe how excited you get? I love it.
Yeah, moving on. Over there you have Pippin, but not the regular Pippin you can see in Rivendell. It's actually, he has his outfit, his Gondor outfit. He's a guard of the Citadel, and that's pretty cool. A brand new deco for his torso.
Yeah,
Over there, you have my favorite.
the return of.
Yeah, the return of the king. So Aragorn, or should I say King Elassa?
You may.
Yeah. So this one is really great because we mentioned new elements. This one has a new wig element with the crown, and that's really awesome. Plus, he has so many cool decos over him. Arm printing. There's even an exclusive deco under his armor because we cannot see it here, but still it's there. Over there we have Gandalf the White. So the previous Gandalf the White we made was back in 2013, if I'm correct, and this is a totally new one. So Ashwin, our graphic designer, did a really great job at capturing all the details on his clothes. because it's mostly white, but he
Yeah.
managed to get those embroidery patterns really nicely on the torso. Moving on over there, we have Arwen. She's holding a fantastic banner,
Oh, as only she can.
and she's looking gorgeous. And last but not least, you also have 4 Gondor cards.
Yes.
And this is also super exciting because we made a new element for the helmets.
Yep.
And they just look stunning. So they have new decos, they have shields with the white tree on it. It's, what can I say? It's
love
great.
it. Pedro, I was wondering, I get a sense that we know, Francois, what your favorite minifigure is. Do you have an opinion on your favorite minifigure?
Yeah, definitely. I personally love Denethor.
Oh, Danny with the cherries.
Yes.
Let's pop him in front of here in front
Eating
of
his
Gandalf.
cherry tomato. Well, like in the movie.
Lovely.
So
And
it's
actually,
a great detail that Francois
that-
sneaked into the set.
I can imagine with you guys there are a lot of a lot of details that I'm sure our builders are going to absolutely love to find out. People are asking if Shadowfax here is as a new mold.
It is the regular Lego house,
Okay.
but it has a new deco for the eyes.
I see. Same but different.
Without a
Same but
saddle,
different.
basically.
Yeah, exactly. And Pedro, I was wondering if you could defend your lead designer here. There's a question asking if there's all 7 levels in the set.
Yes.
Fancy doing some counting for me?
Yeah, let's do it. So if you count with the ground floor, which you
Yes.
should,
Of course. I mean, it's a level.
obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So congratulations.
You think we'd mess that up? No way. How many years have gone into this? Fantastic. I've got a question from the chat, keep them coming in, of showing under the armor of the Gondor soldier.
Oh, showing on yeah.
Under the armor of the Gondor soldier. I hope he's not naked under there. I see what, Pedro, do you want to open that up for us? And then, Francois, if you could turn the set for us, because I'm really keen on, first of all, showing, I think there's other people in the chat who are asking about sort of like how they might be able to display this on their shelf. So I know this comes apart, if we got underneath here.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Let's get a look at this. Let's get his helmet on him.
Yeah.
Come on, we don't want him to be, don't want him to be completely underprepared for battle. And then, yeah, so if we can just, I also want to get having a look at the back of this set as well. So if we can start turning this set around,
Let's do it.
I will not
Just
do
put
anything because, as mentioned, very clumsy.
Yeah, as you can see, you can also separate
Yeah,
those
exactly.
Yeah.
walls into.
And then
3
also,
parts.
people have been asking as well to look at the side-on view. If I can just stop you just there, just so people can have a look, Carlos, and seeing how it looks on the side, on the balcony, because it's actually it's got quite a slim base. This sort of comes out, doesn't it?
That was also by design because it's a gigantic circular city, but to accommodate shelf space,
Yeah.
things like that. The trick was also to make it a little bit more narrower on this side. So
Yeah. And remember,
of the illusion.
if you guys are interested in in the dimensions of the set, you can click the product cards at the bottom of your screen and you can get all the information about the set. Again, that isn't a feature if you are on Facebook, so you're going to want to click the link pinned in the chat. But for now, let's keep on turning this round and see what we can find. So when I noticed this, because we've got, as you can see here, we've got Barad-dûr next to us here, Carlos. If we see here, and in the back of this set, there are sort of lots of different sort of scenes. And am I right in thinking that what you've done for this set is really kind of like focused on one? Is that fair to say?
Actually, there's more.
Shocking.
Shocking, isn't it? So actually, there's more. We try to include a lot of tiny sections and kind of secret rooms all over the place. So you can have a peek over there.
Oh, yeah.
You can see some interior stuff over there as well.
Wait, are you about to show me a vignette?
Yes.
Oh, well, Pedro, I know a man who loves vignettes, and it isn't you.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to switch you out. Yeah, lovely to see you. We'll see you in a sec. Big round of applause for Pedro, and big round of applause for Esker, our building designer. Well, I'll tell you what. Could you introduce yourself, Esker, to everybody? Who are you? What do you do? What's your favorite color?
Hi, I'm Eske Beckman. My favorite color is blue.
Is it?
Yes.
Thank you.
I've been working at the Lego Group for 3 years, and I'm a building experience specialist.
And you are working on the building instructions for this set.
Correct. I do the building instructions.
So we'll be talking to you a little bit more about that in a second.
Right.
But we are going to first of all, well, and also remember, if there's any questions that any of you guys have about the building instructions, you know what to do by now. You got to pop them in the chat, and you know what you're doing if you're on Facebook and you have a question about the building instructions. What have they got to do? They got to pop on over, haven't they? To lego.com/live. But there's some vignettes for you to explore. So I'll tell you what. Do you want to start us off with the one closest to you?
Yeah, thanks. So it looks like there's some extra details in here. You can see through the windows, but you can actually open it up, take off this little vignette. If you look inside here, you can come over here, Carlos. You can see there's some wood in here and a torch.
What could that possibly be used for?
Maybe if you want to have a barbecue,
Yeah.
or light a beacon.
Yeah, like the occasional
Fire, maybe.
You know,
Yeah.
it's multifunctional.
Exactly. And then you actually, if you come up here and look inside,
See here, Carlos.
you can see the library. And inside the library is where Gandalf looked to find information about the One Ring and to confirm that the ring that Frodo gets is actually the One Ring. Then we have the second vignette over here.
Yeah, Francois, do you want to talk us through what you can what we can see on this side?
Yeah, sure. On this side, you have a balcony and a bedroom. So this balcony is referencing the scene where Gandalf and Pippin are having the tiny chat before the battle. And you have this bedroom over there. So our inspiration for this is a mix between this bedroom and also the Houses of Healing, where you can see Frodo at the end of the movie waking up. So we took inspiration, as I said, like for the furnitures over there from those specific scenes. And also...
Right. And inside the piece that you take off the building, you can see the Palantir. And that's a reference to a scene in the extended version of the movie where Aragorn actually peers into the Palantir. But it's also a reference to an earlier set in Barad-dûr where we have this function up here.
Yeah, so let's see up here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And not only is there a Palantir in both sets, but they actually reference each other. So this one has the white tree of Gondor in flames. And the other one is, of course, the Eye of Sauron that you can see.
Amazing. Well, it turns out you guys know what you're doing. So let me just do a little bit of admin. People want to see Denethor at the top of the city and thrown off the edge. That's not going to happen, but it can do if you buy it. If you click on that product card, you add it to your wish list. I'm not going to do it because I get paid by the Lego Group and I don't want to get into trouble. We will have more info on the sweepstake coming up. I have not forgotten. I know there's a lot of you that are very keen in the chat. But right now, Esker, we have a few questions, both from me and from our chat. But first of all, so exactly sort of like, what is your role in this sort of process? What point do you come in to this project?
Right. So once the designers are almost done, we have an iterative process where we build through the set together and we come with suggestions to, are there too many elements that are similar in a bag?
Yeah.
Can we sort of eliminate some of them, like take them out completely or switch them to another color so it's easier? We also try to see if the building flow is stable, so it doesn't break during the building experience. And after that, I take over the model and I actually do the building instructions. That involves sitting with each bag one at a time, building it up, finding the right flow, taking it apart, trying again from a different angle. And at the end of it, I'll have a digital building instructions that I can then do layout on and create these. So I've actually made a whole trilogy for this set.
A trilogy?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems deliberate.
Yeah, they get progressively longer, as they should be.
There's actually a question, how many pages of building instructions are there in total?
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh, I can answer that.
Yeah. That's
Oh no, do they start from one? They do. Okay, so we're going to each read out the numbers at the end of our page. So you've got one there, Francois.
with just the steps. This one book one is
219.
219.
219 pages. You have got,
I got 347.
and I've got 434. I'm not going to do the maths. Chat's going to do the maths because I can't do maths. What's your okay? Of all of these number of pages, what would you say is your sort of favorite part of the building instructions?
I really like the end of each of the books. Of course, we have the fun facts in each of them, but especially book 2. Like you have book 1, which is sort of where Gandalf comes to Minas Tirith, and it's the outer wall that you build. So that's sort of minifigure, a little bit cozy. Then you have book 3, which is, of course, where the coronation of the king, and you end up building the Tower of Ixthelion, and you assemble the whole thing. So it's sort of a celebration.
Yeah.
But then you have book 2, and I really like how that echoed in the movies. It was sort of a gloom and doom. Like, here sits Denethor on this steward throne, not even the real throne. And he's just there in the throne room all by himself. And so he's the only minifigure in the whole of book 2. And we also put him on the back of it. I thought it was funny how that echoed the feeling you get
I love this.
when you watch the movies. Yeah.
So we've got another couple of questions in the chat. Francois, maybe you might be able to help out with that. Like, what kind of difficult decisions were made during the design process? And did it relate to the building instructions, or was this...
Well,
I'll put you on the
2
spot.
hours, yeah. Because designing a set like this comes with, as I mentioned already, a lot of change. And, well, where to start? We mentioned all the geometry, the crazy geometry we built in it. So a lot of different triangles and Lego math was used in this. That was kind of tricky, but there it is. We managed to come up with a cool and clever solution.
Yeah.
I really hope people will enjoy building them.
Lovely.
And yeah,
I'm sure they will. There were people are wanting to know if there were any like minifigures that you would really like to have had in the set, but you couldn't, or if you. To be honest, I think you pretty much got every single one that you would want to have.
well, you can include 1,000 minifigures. It won't be enough.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Fantastic. Well, yes, I think Francois, I was reminded that you're doing some. Another way that we're celebrating the set is that you're doing some signings at around. I wouldn't say around the world.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm going to keep on putting you on the spot. Where and when?
So I'll be in London.
Leicester Square.
Yeah, Leicester Square, June 1st.
Yes.
And Munich on the 4th. June 4th.
Perfect. Lovely. Just before we get, we're getting ready to wrap up our live stream here. So this is the last chance for all of you guys to watching to ask us any last minute questions on lego.com/live. In order to be able to, and we'll also you know what, we've got to get this looking beautiful for our final shot. And nothing is more beautiful than having Pedro back in the frame. I told you we're live. Nothing's more beautiful than getting Pedro back in the frame. Pedro, join us. I've got some. Oh yes, we've got one question here for you, Esker. How do the set designers and building instruction designers work together, and do you fight about decisions? And how do you fight? Boxing?
No fighting. As I said, it's like an iterative process, so we are kind of aligned on that. It has to be the best product possible.
Yeah.
So of course we have people who are very creative, and we are sort of the what can you say? We want to be more structured about, is it stable during building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's sort of where sometimes we can have a disagreement. Does it have to be the creative thing entirely, or can we compromise it a little bit to make it more stable? Yeah. So that's usually just a discussion on a case-to-case basis.
But I've spent all day with you guys, and you do really genuinely seem like just mates making Lego Lord of the Rings sets. It seems like just a really lovely vibe between you guys. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you'd have to, but I said it anyway. So Francois, we're going to see you in London on the 1st of June at 10, and we're also going to see you at the Lego store in Munich, München, at 10 a.m. Thank you so much again for introducing us to the Lego The Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set. It's been a true, true honor. And I brought you all up here to tell you about the Lego Insiders sweepstake. Are you ready? Yes. I want maximum reactions from all of you as I'm doing this, okay? You could win, are you ready? A trip to the Hobbiton movie set in New Zealand for yourself and a guest. A 7-day trip to Hobbiton, including flights, hotel, and a guided tour of the movie set, plus a 6-set Lord of the Rings bundle. What do you think they're getting? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. We promise it. Sweepstake is open now. It's completely free to enter once. If you are a Lego Insider, you a Lego Insider?
Technically, yeah.
Lego Insider?
Yes.
Lego Insider? Yeah. Lego Insider. It'll be quite controversial if we win. But we've deserved it, especially me. So there are, of course, terms and conditions. So you're going to want to click the little product card at the bottom of your screen for more details. There's also a link in the chat, I believe in both chats. There's nothing really more for me to say. Actually, you know what? Let's finish up with a great question from the chat there. I'll start with you, Pedro. What's your favorite part of each build?
Well, my favorite part of this one is the gate, so I can destroy it with using the gift Porsches.
Grond. I think that's the answer.
Yeah, that's the answer. Yeah.
Esker, what do you say?
Oh, what do I think is the best part? The tomatoes.
The tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so good you made me say it wrong. Tomatoes. Lovely. And finally, Francois, final word?
Let's go with the Tower of Victorian, because, yeah, it's looking really great.
Well, you can't improve on perfection. Well, thank you so much to everybody, to our designers. Can we have a big round of applause for our designers, please? Thank you as well to our incredible production team who's helped us put on the live stream. Yeah. There's always a bigger applause for the production team. And finally, of course, to you for watching, for contributing. It's been fantastic to see all your questions. Thank you for chanting as well. I can't forget the chanting. Well done, I see you. Don't forget the Lego, let me get this right, Lego The Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set is available from the 1st of June for Lego Insiders with early access if you are a Lego Insiders. And the best news I've saved until last, you can watch this live stream immediately on demand as soon as it is finished. Thank you very much and goodbye. Cheers. Hey! Well done, really good. Should we have a little look at seeing what else we've got in the set here? Can you show me some of the...